Hello everyone and welcome back to Heroes 5.5. We are about halfway of revealing the puzzle map, so let's continue killing the demon cultist. Regeneration cannot be learned, that would be a very nice spell. We found Staff of the Netherworld. Which item is better for us? Hello there, Minotaur. I assume you are a cultist. Plus 3 attack or plus 1 spell power. This is actually amazing because of the initiative, isn't it? Sometimes the enemy unit goes before Elia, so right now they will have a lower initiative, so there's a higher chance of us going before them and stunning them. Can we use it in our offhand? That would have been nice. 600 XP, that is almost 90 Minotaurs. That is a lot of Minotaurs. There's only a single stack, so this might not be actually only 8 initiative. This might not be a cultist. Every single cultist that we found was in a stacks of 3. With our stance, he might not even move. Well, there is 80 of them, they will definitely move. The question is only how many times they will actually move. Yeah, I don't think we are able to kill them this turn. Well, maybe we are. But there's 50 of them. And the Minotaurs would need to attack too, but that's just way too many. Let's go here. Yeah, we are in range, but they are not. How much luck do we have? 1-6, that is beautiful. Yeah, they will not even play. A single stack of enemies against these kind of stunning is insane. Yeah, he might actually just move only a single time. Very interesting. How much damage? You are 4-7. You know what? I won't even risk it. We can just get rid of him like this. And Minotaur on Minotaur action. Yes, it was a cultist. So there is a big forest on the top, forest on the bottom. But the road that goes straight down is a little confusing. Empowered chain lightning. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. This will be... Wow. Okay. If I will keep... I think I might do this one as the magnet for the last chain. And the moment we will start a fight, we will put everybody in the back, put one Blood Maiden in the front and cast Chain Lightning. This will eat all the enemies and then just hit the one Maiden. So we are losing one Maiden per turn, per combat, but I think it will make the fights much quicker. We'll see. How much mana do we have? No. Weak of water in reinforcements. Basic necromancy, yes. This is interesting. We can raise fallen enemy living creatures. I would really like to try this one on warlocks. But since we don't have town and I have no idea how many missions we actually play with her, because it is a mixed campaign. I will not take that. Arcane training, arcane ritual. The ritual is for occultism and we want to go the other way. So let's take sorcery. It is a giant underground. Oh my god, that is so many hydras. So I should have went this way, because it would show us that this path is completely blocked by the chunky hydra. We don't need to lose so many of them. How many? I will just... Let's see. There are 3 of them, so I think this will work. Let's see. Chain lightning, 425. 600. Exactly. It does 53 damage, so we don't have a unit that can withstand that. Our spell power is too high. When we will have a Hydra, we can put the Hydra in the front and just eat the chain lightning with the Hydra. Yeah, but it is also incredibly expensive. Well, it is 3 lightning bolts. That is not incredibly expensive for the damage it is actually doing. And in a bigger battle, where there are actually 4 enemy units, yeah, this would be very nice. There are more elves around. I just don't like that I'm going so far away. I have to go back because of the... Where is he? There was definitely an assassin somewhere around here, right? One of the huts showed us an assassin. Somewhere. Here he is. Yeah, we have to go back for him. You want to run away? I would accept that if that was a Blood Maiden, but not like this. Let's make quick work with you. I should have spread the damage a little differently, but that is perfectly fine. It is very interesting that we are starting with all the upgraded units. I like it, because, well, it's extremely powerful, but... 2 groups of Furies. So what is down here? This should be the last possible way that we can go, right? Then we have to go back. There's a lonely campfire. And arena. That is very nice. Let's go for the arena first. I should have spread. I will not accept this. I'm thinking that I would accept these losses, but I want to get at least a little closer. I cannot use the chain lightning. But I don't think we even need to use that. I can just use a single fireball for this. Kaboom. Tanky little dwarves. So, 4 attack, 2 defense. Should I level it equally? No. Since we still have a giant attack in Form the Furies, I will take the attack. Should take this one. And a lot of humans. I will accept this actually. Basic Enlightenment, +1 knowledge. Enlightenment is so amazing for these characters. But wait a second. Expert luck. Expert luck for lucky spells. Scouting is just so good. Elemental vision. I remember that I didn't like scouting that much way before when I played heroes, but I think that scouting is just so so amazing. It reveals so much map. Yeah, I will take scouting. I learned. The power of information is invaluable. Yeah, thank you for showing us this. We know that we are clearing everything on our way. And here we have another exit. So I assume that there will be some kind of way like this. But what I'm a little disappointed in, that we didn't go back. So I have to go back. Should I keep it completely for the last, or should I go right now? The thing is... Okay, I thought that the assassin, this one, spawned there after we talked with the hut, because I did not notice him. The thing is that when we talked with the last hut, it showed an empty space of Hydra. So all the units are already on the map. Which means I have to go back and clear this area first, so that we don't have to go there at the end of the mission. I think that is the best idea. It will save us some time. I should have gone there immediately, but I had no idea. I don't think there's anything else that we missed. This is complete dead end. I was also worried if there's anything in there. Week of Winds. We can also sell all the resources that we found. So this is actually... Yeah, this wasn't that bad. If we found anything that requires money, we now actually have all the resources to get it. And I can also go and take the Furies, right? How far away is this? 4 turns. And since we're going here, I'm definitely getting that. We will be going into the arena. But since we have to go here on the way back, let's save it for the next week. Alright, we are back. And we are angry. That is way too many losses. Absolutely unacceptable. And you know what I'm going to do. What I could do is to put them on the edges so that they are closer, but the problem is if there are 3 units, I don't know how they are spaced out. If, for example, there were 3 of them and I used it here, then it would definitely go here. Yeah, I would just play it safer and do it like this. Let me go very close with her. Oh, this is annoying. They have smaller initiative, but they are still going before our assassins and the units that have high initiative. Yeah, there will be a lot of dead units, sadly. She will definitely survive. I think I will empower it, actually. This is almost 700 damage. And it will use all of it. This is definitely not closer. Oh my god, please don't tell me it will go this way. Nobody. Okay, okay. That is fine. 14. Yeah, we can just get rid of you and then you. Four, much better. Yeah, and I think this will be the last one, maybe not. Is this the last cultist? I think the map always has to be this way. Just accept. Hello, Blood Maidens. That is so many of them, and that is such a large amount of losses. There are only 2 of them. This might be problematic. I thought there would be 3 of them, so we can use you. Oh, wait a second, we might do something very interesting. I think I will bait the attack of one of them. If I will use you... Yeah, you will go... But she might run back. If she runs back, that means that she cannot attack any of our units. Yeah, that is... I think this will be perfect. And then we will actually get rid of her. She will be attacked by spells. $17. We can use 2 empowered ones. I think that is... Is it worth it? Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, she's running back. That's actually better than staying there. Because now she has to take another turn to get closer to us. So we cannot use that. Sorrow would be interesting. 17 is 24. Will you go one more time? I think she will go one more time, so we can do it like this. And of course we have the erotic mana. I completely forgot about that. So we have more mana than we think. Beautiful. I think they were the last cultists. They are. So it is somewhere around. Yeah, we haven't seen this kind of path. Drain soul. Yeah, I will use this. I will take this. Level cap reached. Objective completed. We definitely cannot get rid of you. So this is the map the correct way. And this is extremely straight. Yeah, none of this is so straight. So I assume there will be a path somewhere around here. And now we have to find the right. Do I have mana? I don't have mana. We can start the week in here. Which is beautiful. Having stables is absolutely perfect. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. So, I should have actually went here immediately. Because in the first missions, at least, we are always hitting the level cap. And just getting it sooner means that the mission is easier. This is my problem. I think that I will use it later, and either I will completely forget about it, or I don't have to use it. Yeah, 28 is a very nice number. Her sword and club. 40 of them. Yeah, we have a lot. It's very funny because this is the only unit in the game, I think, that has a different damage distribution than its non-upgraded form. The Blood Fury can actually be weaker than the Blood Maiden. 3 to 7, 4 to 6. Yes, interesting. Alright, let's continue. We have more wood. Oh, this is the monster that I should have gone here. But we don't need to... Yeah, we don't need to do this anymore because we've already revealed and killed all the cultists. Right? Yes. So we just have to find the right site and she has to survive. Week of Deadly Call. Oh, beautiful. Another stable. Magic Scroll of Resurrection grants the spell... Excuse me, Resurrection. I will not complain about that one. That is amazing. Why did I attack you? That is 26 fire elementals. Those are giant haystacks. I don't think there is... Oh wait, there are 3 of them. Yes, only 2. But thankfully we go before the air elemental. That is very nice. Yeah, let's stun this bad boy. Oh, but the air elemental might be much more problematic thing than I thought. Should I protect the Furies? 5 to 7, 3 to 7. The Minotaurs can do more damage, but the Furies are just dealing more damage. Because we are using them more often. And of course the Blood Maidens are currently our strongest unit. Also a lot of elementals on this map, but not a single water elemental, which I'm very happy for. I don't think we would have such a large army if there were water elementals instead of all the others. There can be artifacts in the chests, and there is an artifact that I didn't even see. A Ring of the Broken Well. That is a very, very good artifact. It's a shame that we have 5 empty slots and we are already doubling. Yeah, that -2 morale might be better right now. Simply because we are... yeah, we are not taking such a big amount of damage that we would need 2 rings. Interesting question if we should keep those rings. That is a lot of wolves, 100 wolves. For 1 spell power, I would take it. There were 2 wolves, right? They cannot be duplicated. Yeah, there are 2 wolves. $25 health. They have a -1/-1. Beautiful. We are definitely stunning you, and you cannot walk up. You cannot even reach us, so yeah, let's stay here. I really like these things in 5.5. The terrain obstacles, basically. They are changing the battlefields a lot, and I mean a lot. Will he be able to go? I don't think so. We have the beautiful, beautiful lightning bolt. Amazing. I wonder why I don't remember anything about this campaign. I definitely remember her portrait, Elia. But I don't remember a single thing about her story. Maybe it's because it is the mixed campaign and every single time there is a different hero that we play. Maybe possibility. There's more permanent bonuses, which is very nice. Yeah, I definitely want the stables first. I will accept this. We have so many units right now. And of course we are getting for the Scroll of Resurrection. There is nothing in here, right? This looks like a dead end. Okay, that is too many units. And let's do our specialty. You are going... yeah, I should have moved forward, but that's fine. I don't know how many will be left, so let's just make sure that they will die for the poison. A powered chain lightning. This is incredibly nice. 600, 700. This should still jump. No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, let's do it this way. 100 damage. So not even a Hydra will be able to resist this damage later. But the Hydras have regeneration. And in the end, the boots would be the worst pick, right? Because our units would not be able to move as far. But that's the choice. If I took the boots, the campaign would have been faster, but because we don't actually play against the player, we can take as long as we want. So yeah, the boots are actually the worst. Were the worst pick for me. Scroll of Resurrection or the Horseshoe. This is such an incredibly difficult choice. I mean, Resurrection is a resurrection. I want to at least see one time how good this is. We already have 3 luck, which is incredible. The problem is that we attack a lot with our units. And this is basically just a safety that if our units die, they will not die. Let me check this. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah. So now we have to find a straight road. I think this might be it. There's a... Yeah, we can do... Wait a second. There's a lot of wolves. Yeah, we don't need this. 5. We just need... No, that is 5. That's just way too many. That's 25%. If I know that the battle will be more difficult, I will definitely take the Scroll of Resurrection. But since we can do this without any losses, at least I think we can. There's no reason to take the scroll. They can move so far away. We've never dealt a double attack. I wonder how many Minotaurs you actually need for that to happen. Looks like a lot. Or I'm just constantly unlucky. Who knows? 2-6. I'll just finish it. We can also eat them and for the mana, right? I think we can. Yeah, let's see the spell that we can learn. Suffering. Not that important now. We don't have to even attack you since we don't need the experience now. We can go this way. Yeah, this is another patrol. We don't need to fight you. There is the thing. So we will search the map for permanent boosts. Please don't be too many. I really want to accept the auto combats. There'll be only 2 of them. How much mana do we have? 41. Yeah, I will do this one, because we are definitely losing some units. Both of them go forward, but sadly the elemental goes way before Elia. You are coming to us. Yeah, I will just wait and defend. I want to use the chain lightning before he goes, but it looks like we cannot just stun him infinitely. At least I can block their movement. That is nice. 8 of them. 12 of them. 18 of them. Oh yeah, the problem is that I'm standing here like an idiot. So it will go into our Blood Fury, so I can't use it. But that is a shame. So empowered it is. Yeah, you will just go here. It is one. These orphan units are very nice for eating the damage. I will do the empowered one because I don't want to see that elemental anymore. 1, 6 to 4, 6 to 4. This is the same damage. 5. Let me escape it. We have 6 luck. This might be better. Yeah, 7. Let's wait. Oh, that was not ideal. I should have attacked, I think. Four of them. Interesting. They have 40 health. They are very healthy elementals. But I think there has to be at least one more campaign with her, right? There is a lot of army. But we don't even... Yeah, we don't need to fight them. There is no permanent boost. And because of our scouting, we can scout the area by ourselves. Okay, we have to go there because that is the tier. And I should have gone here first, but it's fine. Let's go this way. Make a shortcut. Week of Beaver. 17. Yeah, these fights are getting bigger and bigger. He goes first. She should be the one eating the chain. I will go here with her, so you can go down here. I hope, yeah, this should be still closer. And I don't have enough mana for that. That's not ideal. We need to visit a mana well. Was there even one? There definitely has to be some mana well. That was very interesting. Yeah, maybe the Ring of Broken Morale is just better for us because we are so aggressive with our units constantly. Let me eat him. Drain Soul. Receives a special combat ability to drain the souls of fallen creatures to restore mana. 7 mana points, 1 mana point. Yeah, let's drain him. This is a very useful ability for these kind of fights. You can get 1 more, maybe 2 more spells. Also, it is amazing for that we don't have to visit the mana wells that much. If I will be actually draining the units. Oh my god, so many. How much mana do I have? 17. That should be enough for 1 chain light. You cannot jump, you can just defend. They are all going before us, so... Oh no, he'll be draining me. 7 mana. Oh no. Yeah, he ate the mana. Not ideal. Let's get rid of you. You are very, very dangerous. I think it is once per battle. He would definitely die before he goes. So let's poison somebody else. So close. So close to actually drain someone. Yeah, next turn. I will actually wait. So we can drain sooner. That's an idea. How much health do you have? 16. So there is no way either of them can kill you. Let's eat the dog for 10 mana. The enemies are here. I think you can definitely kill them. Beautiful damage. And now, that was our first double attack. Beautiful. Oh yeah, they are better at melee, the assassins. They're doing more damage if somebody is closer. And the traditional music. We can drain soul from him for 8 mana. Very nice. No artifact inside the chest. And our beautiful point of knowledge. Third level spell. We can go there. It's interesting that the place is guarded by undead and people. How much mana do we have? 40. Perfect, flawless victory. Thank you so much. Deflect spell missile. So what will be easier? 70 griffins and 100 soldiers. It is basically vampires against the griffins. I honestly think that the undead might be easier because the ghosts have way less health and the griffins I think deal way more damage. They can fly. Yeah, let's go for the undeads. Is there any mana well around here? Oh, there is a signpost I did not notice. Crossroad. Yeah, a lot of undead, a lot of people, a lot of elementals. And this will be our last battle. So which artifacts do we want to keep for the next mission? Can we keep the scroll? Do I want 2 rings of vitality? This is so powerful, giving all the units plus 4 health. But I think it might be more powerful on different races. We don't need it that much. It is very good, but -2 morale basically means they will be skipping turns. Staff of Netherworld or Sword of Might. I will keep this, especially because of the initiative. The spell power is nice. And now the +2 knowledge or +3 luck. The horseshoe is amazing. But we don't have that many units. And that +2 knowledge is actually increasing our total mana, so we can cast more. But I have no idea if we can keep this scroll for the next mission. Which is funny, because that is campaign number, what, 9? And I think I've never actually kept a scroll between missions, but I'm not sure. Let's try it. Moderate. Let's do it. The final boss fight. Then we'll be digging. Yeah, I will do this. I will keep this again, so that the enemy will come closer and you will have an easier time dealing with it. So who we want to bait? Definitely the vampire. There's 52 vampires. That is a lot of vampires. Very happy vampires. 500, 750. Powered lightning bolt. Let me start with the vampire, since he is already so close. Also, his initiative is way higher than the ghosts. Am I right? There's 8 initiative, this is 10 initiative, yes. It's also a beautiful place for a fireball, isn't it? This is 400. This is 500. How much longer this fight will go? I think much longer. So this might be way better. And let's start with the ghosts. Because we need some magic damage for them. Everyone else will be just attacking the vampires themselves. Since they're so close, yeah, I think we can start with the battle. There weren't that many losses, right? We haven't lost a single Shadow Matriarch. I don't know how many assassins. I don't think... Did we keep all of them? I don't think we lost a single one. We lost a lot of Furies. And a few Minotaurs. The last Empower spell. Beautiful. 1-1. Part of the map is revealed. Oh. Hello. The Halasai. Should I... Was I supposed to dig first, before this? What happened?
Good. Plan. Think. Bide your time. Old friends have not been forgotten.
And old enemies
Will never be forgiven.
I feel the need to celebrate. Bring me a slave, a fresh one, and towels for the blood, as you wish.
Didn't he say this
I will
already?
teach you a new ritual, one that requires new sacrifices. Careful, you must not be found out.
Excellent. What must I do? I heard something. A spy.
What was that? No! The spy must be found!
Genres, warriors, a spy! Find him and bring him to me. And the guards who failed their duty.
Mission completed. So, what we found out? We found out that they're doing some kind of ritual, but I don't think we've seen it. And I'm very confused if we should have digged for the Ashastir, or was that just supposed to show us where we are supposed to go? Because the cinematic triggered when I captured the observatory, or was that just always going to happen? Anyway, That was a very nice interaction. Back to Dark Elves. I'm curious which will be the next mission. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.